This here is a just the cross section showing only the brainstem. So there's your diencephalon, there's your corpus callosum, septum pellucidum. The cerebrum has been removed. There's your diencephalon, the thalamus, hypothalamus, separated by hypothalamic sulcus. The two are separated by that. There is your infundibulum, cranial nerve 2. There's your mammillary body. Okay, and then there is inoculum, cranial nerve 3 over there. This is your midbrain, cerebral aqueduct. This was third ventricle here. Cerebral aqueduct, pons, fourth ventricle, cerebellum, together forming the metencephalon, and midbrain was mesencephalon. These two were diencephalon, and medulla oblongata, the myelencephalon. So all of the hindbrain is really made up of pons, cerebellum, and medulla. Midbrain is just midbrain, and forebrain is diencephalon, here the thalamus, hypothalamus, and the big cerebrum on top. So here is what I just showed you, the brainstem, including that basically diencephalon, mesencephalon, metencephalon, myelencephalon. This is looking at it from the posterior view. From the anterior view, and this here is looking at it from the posterior view, from the back. So basically this one here, the top one, is anterior view. So if you look here, we're looking at it from this side, and then the bottom one is the posterior view. We're looking at it from the back. We're looking at it from this side, okay? Looking at it here from posterior view. So we'll begin with the posterior view, and as you see here in the posterior view, if you look at it from the posterior view, there should be a cerebellum. However, both the cerebrum has been removed and cerebellum has been removed. By removing the cerebellum, we can see the fourth ventricle, which is this opening here. So normally the cerebellum would be sitting on top of this like this, and we remove it, so we see the fourth ventricle. We see this opening here, and if we look up, we should be able to see inferior superior colliculi of the midbrain, see the pineal gland as well, and we do see that. Above the fourth ventricle, those two are the inferior colliculi, superior colliculi, and note that each one has a pair, and a single pineal gland. Then, more higher than that, this area here is the third ventricle, and we said that the thalamus has been removed. There's a thalamus sitting here and on that side, and the intermediate mass connects the two. So looking up here, this space here is the third ventricle. There's my thalamus, there's the left one and there's the right one, and there should be a drawing here showing the intermediate mass connecting the two, but it's been removed to show the third ventricle. Okay. Then on two sides of the thalamus, laterally to the thalamus, is two nuclei. The first one, this is called the Coudet nucleus. They're here, this one and this one. And then there's a bundle of fibers, axons, called internal capsule, here and here. And on that side of that internal capsule is another nucleus called the lentiform nucleus, which consists of the geniculate body and putamen. So you have thalamus, Coudet nucleus. Thalamus is also nucleus. We'll talk about these guys in the next part. Thalamus nucleus, Coudet nucleus, internal capsule, lentiform nucleus consisting of putamen and globus pallidus. The lateral ventricles, which we said are separated by the septum pellucidum. So if you remove the septum pellucidum, there's an opening there. That's the lateral ventricle. You see this here. This white is the septum pellucidum, and there's your lateral ventricles. They're right on top of this Coudet nucleus. And there's your corpus callosum. You see those two little circles there? Those are the pharynx.